Hello everyone, I'm Ron Grant coming to you live and direct from Tortola in the Virgin Islands, of course, our home, our paradise. You're watching 284 Media. Thank you so much for your time. I am so honored to be joined by my colleague and friend, the lovely Kyra James Douglas. Kicking It with Kyra is celebrating its 7th anniversary, and she's back home in the Virgin Islands to celebrate and observe this milestone. We're going to talk all the activities and get into some really fun facts. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Rashford made it, Manchester United have come from behind to lead.
At home or on the go, watch CCT Live. Download our app and carry your favorite TV shows, news, or live sports anywhere you go. Visit cctvvi.com/live, select your package, and tune in.
Welcome back, everyone. As promised, I am joined by the lovely Kyra James Douglas, and we're celebrating the 7th anniversary of Kickin' It. Now, over the years, we've dropped off the Kyra, so it's just Kickin' It. Tell us about this 7th anniversary. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
On the 7th anniversary of your brand. Tell us about this milestone, which is under the theme, The Future Is Now.
Yes, as I go into this new chapter, all I could think about is how much potential a platform like this has to positively contribute, right, to the trajectory of the territory. When I started off, we was in college, all kind of like finding our way, and now we having serious conversations about healing trauma, how to save our stories, how we could actively be a part of our community. And so The Future Is Now really speaks to the children that we once said were the future. Adults now, right? How do we now tap into their power? How do we tap into the tools around us to empower them to be the change that we all want to see?
Amazing. And now the theme has a double meaning. I want you to talk about that. Tell us about the significance and the double meaning.
Yes. So on one half, it's like the future is now, like things that we thought we would never be able to see, like the advancements in technology through VR and AI and all these different things they have, right? And the scary thing is, well, the exciting thing I should say is, this is the weakest it'll ever be.
Wow.
This is the worst. It is only gonna get better and better from here. And so the future is here. It's not like, oh, maybe a couple years from now, these things will be able to do these things. They're doing it right now.
Understood.
And then, like I said earlier, I think on the other side is like when I was in primary school, people would tell us things like, you know, you are the future, the children are the future. And we hear now.
The future is now.
The future is now.
I love it.
Yes.
I want to talk about the importance of how this generative artificial intelligence has become like the biggest buzz. Tell us about that.
Yes. So, as you know, we live in an age where everything is a Google search away. And AI has taken that to another level. Instead of searching in Google, you know, where is the British Virgin Islands, and having to search through, you know, multiple, like, it's now answering you in a very conversation-like manner. Is kind of creepy. Anything you want to know.
It's quite intriguing, actually.
It's quite intriguing. So there's no surprise that the company is seeing exponential growth, that over 1 million users downloaded the app in 5 days. And like I said, this is just the beginning.
Wonderful. Now, ChatGPT, I want to talk about that because I'm learning something today. Tell us what that is and its significance.
Right, so it's like a chat bot powered by generative AI.
Okay.
And so like I said, it's like you could go in, you could type a message, and so it makes me wonder, when people put in things about us, what do they find, right? Because the AI is now scouring the internet and it's reading articles and it's looking at web pages to answer these questions. And one of the things I'm really passionate about is really taking these important stories of our history, our culture, our heritage, and making sure that they're accessible online. Because without that, as scary as it sounds, we could be possibly looking at a war where nobody knows the answers to those questions. We shouldn't have to call our granny, sister, best friend to find out how something was, you know, back then, or the answer to something, when we live in a world where answers should be like a chat away.
At your fingertips. Of course, you have a number of activities that are gearing up to celebrate the 7th anniversary, and I'm really thankful that you chose to come home and celebrate your 7th anniversary with us. Of course, CCT is proud to sponsor one of those events, which we're going to get into. Tell us about quickly about the number of activities that you're going to have, and of course, the schedule of events.
Right. So firstly, we have a virtual reality lounge, proudly sponsored by CCT. Yes. And so attendees will have the opportunity to experience the metaverse for the very first time. You'll be able to come, rent a station for an hour, play with your friends, and really like soak up, right, the advancements in technology in that realm. And then next up, we have a mind mixer, which will give us the opportunity to have conversations similar to what I was talking about before. How can we create a space for multi-generational conversation? Let's bring the public figures and the people with power and bring them in the same room with the young people who know, like, on top, right, of this cutting-edge technology, who, even technology aside, is just, like, very passionate about, you know, different interests and figuring out how they could be a part, right, of the future, and have conversations that leave us feeling like, wow, I actually feel like I know exactly how this person could help me to take things to the next level.
Understood. I am appreciative of the growth of Kickin' It because you mentioned early on the conversations were pretty relaxed, pretty comical, touching on culture, but it's evolved to really taking us as a youth to the next level, because the future is now and we're here. We're not going anywhere.
No.
Lovely. Well, I'm excited to actually get into some of this amazing creativity. So viewers, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to play some games.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Hey everyone, as mentioned, of course, Kickin' It is making 7 years this year, and of course CCT is proud to be sponsoring that event this Saturday at Forge. Now, of course, I had the honor of experiencing the virtual headset and playing a few games. It was indeed an experience, transformational, and I'm so happy that Kyra decided to bring this to the Virgin Islands for us to be able to experience in this fashion. Now, of course, Kickin' It is celebrating a whole list of events. Of course, May 20th is the Virtual Reality Lounge at Forge BVI. Then on May 24th, the Mind Mixer featuring Chat GPT at Manhattan Sports Lounge. May 26th, the Little Mermaid Watch Party at UP's Cineplex. And on May 28th, Around Town Augmented Reality Scavenger Hunt, of course, at Queen Elizabeth Park. A fun-filled, packed week of events celebrating Kickin' It 7 years anniversary. Of course, some of the community partners are CCT, Forge, Manhattan Sports Bar, UP's Virgin Islands Made, the Scavenger Hunt, MC Water Sports, Marlowe's, we have Pressed Lemonade, and Kelly's Land and Sea Tours. The theme this year for the 7th anniversary is The Future is Now. For more information or to RSVP, you can go to www.kickinitvi.com. Once again, kickinitvi.com. I'll see you there.